Here's to new beginnings.
So apparently Steam didn't actually open and update it, so we got a small update to do here. Sorry guys. Hello everybody, I am Razim. We are going to be playing some 2 Point Hospital this evening. Looks like it is almost done, so thankfully it's going fast. In the meantime, enjoy the mesmerizing look of the background on my desktop. And I will stare awkwardly at all of you. Is it done yet? Alright, so it is loading up now. I do have to point out, it is incredibly funny to me that we had a, that we had the Lavender Town theme going on at the end of this.
There is really very little reason to visit 2 Point County's desert region, and even less reason to set foot upon its drabbest little town. I speak, of course, of Smogley, where popular pastimes include vigorous coughing and waiting in line for surgery. Well, I suppose everyone has to live somewhere. I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but you ever wondered why the meltdown is in the state it's in? Abandoned buildings, mutated wildlife, eerie reports. You ask me, it's something to do with all the experiments going on in those secret government facilities. Actually, I guess I am one for conspiracy theories.
Cool. New hospitals. We'll get to them soon. For now, though, I need to get my 3-star rating here. Alright, I'll stop now. So how are you tonight, Denier? And everybody else? Greetings. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Where is my marketing? I know I've got a marketing person. Ah, that's one. Yes. Working in marketing. There we go.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
New illness decision rash discovered. An unpleasant rash triggered when the sufferer is forced to make a decision too quickly. They will be sent for treatment in our injection room. I am not going to succeed on this. There's no way.
For patients, please use the toilets provided.
I wish I could. It would be great. But, yeah, it's just not something I'm ever gonna pull off. Ah, Ward Management 3. You as well. And you can trade them. Yep, there's the death. I mean, I went 17 days without one. So, that's something.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
I need another general diagnosis one.
It's another beautiful day in 2 Point County, so why not go out there and enjoy it? Visit Crockle Bay Zoo, take a boat trip out of Hogsport, or just sit in any of our wonderful parks. Whatever you do, don't forget to take your radio so I can enjoy it all with you, if we have time.
I guess I can then put this here. Just death after death after death. Holy crap. I think my problem is that I keep having all of these... Seriously! What is with all of these deaths? There. Ah, ward management. Perfect. Want another... Ah, I got plenty of money. Let's get some more. And throw in some toilets over here. Hi! I'm working on a new toilet. Holy crap, would you stop dying? Okay. That's good enough for me. Sure, that's something I can do. Capture 3 ghosts? Heck yeah.
Please respect the hospital grounds. No unauthorized digging.
Oh. Oh, jeez. I did not impress the VIP at all.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
You know, most of these hospitals that I wind up running are basically we get down to the end and it's just hope for the best. Really hope for the best. But expect everything to just horribly go wrong, and, well, everything typically winds up crashing and burning in a glorious display of crashing and burning. But I don't have to stick with them after they're done.
Inspiration come from Anthony Naval, who says, "Don't be afraid of disappointment or your next dentist appointment." I'll keep that in mind next time I'm due for a checkup.
Doctor required at GP's office.
Throw that down. There's that. Throw down this. All the stuff. Ah! Holy crap! This massive reception! I think I need to edit this room and add in some more reception pods. And hires more assistants. None of these are particularly useful to me. Oh wait, I'm almost done. All I have to do is run another campaign. Launch it. Yes! Flemingtonians are a sophisticated breed, so it reflects well on you and your organization that your hospital lives up to their lofty standards and fits into our most noble of towns. I hope you're able to spread civility as well as you're able to stop the spreading of germs. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. I got no unlocks from that. I didn't get any for 2-star either.
In chromotherapy.
But you know what? I think I'm good with this hospital. Let's move on to one that's not so crashing and burning and killing everybody that enters. Oh, there are at least these 3. So it looks like there might be a hospital there. We got one here, here, and here. Got this one here as well. Duckworth upon Bilge. Alright, everybody. Which one should I, do? The one that apparently will have mutants or Smogly? With surgery. Oh, joy. I've got these. Yay! All the Kodash! Ah, I'm doing pretty well now. Or based on all that. Ba-dum. Ba-bum. Ba-bum. Bum-ba-bum. Bum-bum. Ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum. Bum-bum. I think I'll go with the surgery one, because I'm pretty sure this hospital's gonna be like, we need surgery. And then I'm gonna be like, but I don't have it unlocked yet. Too bad, we need it. That it is, Neon. Welcome to Smogly. Based just outside the city, the mayor is keen to help develop this area. Currently, this means it receives a generous supply of two things: pollution and patients requiring surgery. I'd recommend building up a teaching hospital and training some surgeons. Surgery requires a qualified doctor and a nurse, but it brings in the big bucks, so it's worth it. Oh, joy. Got lots of plots. The hell kind of design is this? I can't do anything with this hospital. Do I have to warm this place up too? I'm further south now. Oh, God. I think I'm gonna start with those. I know, not the best option, probably. But you know what? I need space. This beginning little section here, not very much space. Alright, I think that's good enough for this for now. Get myself an assistant. I will, of course, need a GP office. Bum bum. Bum bum. Maybe I should just start off with 2 of them. It's general practitioner. Basically, first person you see, primary care physician, etc. All right. I will go ahead and just unpause it for now, I suppose. Throw down those.
Take a seat, get off those feet.
Fantastic. 2 more wings of the hospital. I don't know if I will need any radiators here. Am I ever gonna get patients? Well, I guess while I'm waiting. Oh, there's one. Let's see. Training. There it is.
After 4 rudderless years, 2 Point County has never been in greater need of strong leadership.
I'll
So
just pause
vote
it.
for 4 more years of Tabitha Winsock in the mayoral elections. Tabitha Winsock, wrong but stable. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Stick that there. And fill the rest with encyclopedias. I doubt I'll ever actually train 7 people at once. If I try, I shouldn't. Let's see. And we're at prestige level 5, so perfect. General practice, you... Actually, let's see. I'm not gonna get you. You're just a little too all over the place. You, though, why not? You work in there while I've got somebody learning general practice with a guest trainer, and I'm nearly out of money. Get patient to wait. Let's do... Why not? Mega scan right here. Well, that's good enough for now, though.
Doctor required to run mega scanner.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth. On
What are you on about?
Hello, my dear confidants. Sir Nigel Bickleworth, hero of the cultural elites, has arrived to grace your radio with his infinite insight and good taste.
Can you go where you want to now? I don't know what's going on there. I'm aware I can. What is going on over here?
Patients found abusing hospital facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
Game is being dumb all of a sudden. Yeah, I'll build a ward. Why not? Yeah, that's not a bad spot. there. Not that worried about prestige right now. I think part of my problem on previous hospitals has been focusing so much on the prestige level that I wind up, you know, unable to properly running out of money and stuff. No, I'm not gonna sell that because it's useful in there. Let's see. Finish it. Exactly, in here. I like the Mega Scanner, though. Lots of money. Great diagnosis power. Does suck that they keep having to go back to the GP office. Bed face. Okay. I'm gonna just take it slow, take it easy, be nice, and make sure it's done right.
Patients should wash their hands at all times.
It is sucking that I've got people going back and forth so far, but at the same time, I think it's okay because it buys a little bit of time. Don't even knock. Nothing, just straight on in, huh? I gave you a bookcase. I tried to put you in there, but you never went. Grumble. Oh, I killed somebody in my first year. Oh no! They are dead. It's worse than that. They're dead, Jim. Dead! I do need
Please
a
clean up
janitor.
after yourself and others.
That one's a bit more expensive, but they've also got coverage for everything that I need.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank you.
thought I spotted Jumbo McNally, the genius businessman who heads Jumbo Corp, walking into our studio this morning. Alas, it was merely a cardboard cutout advertising his upcoming lecture on the financial future of Two Point County. I've signed up to hear his inspiring words, and so should you.
Attention.
Forgot my
Urinating
staff room.
anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Salty snacks right next to a luxury drink full of 100% grade A moose juice. Well, that's good enough for now. I do need some toilets. There. Now, you get taught general practice by our new doctor that knows general practice. There's somebody else to run it while I have them both in training.
Good patients try to behave like human beings. That means you.
I forgot Brady Aiders.
A new antique shop has opened in Blyton, so naturally I visited it for today's Sir Nigel reviews. I must say that Barlow and Streaker Antiques is a terrible disappointment. The only
Oh,
real
jeez.
antiques appear to be the owners, who surely belong to another century, if not another world entirely. One to avoid.
Holy crap! That's just brutal.
Doctors required to run mega scanner.
What is with all of these doctors that I keep getting offered that can run both the Mega Scanner and psychiatry? I swear that's the most common thing I have pop up. Sure, I'll try that. You guys walk in there, and immediately You pay money. And lots of it. I think starting with the Mega Scanner is probably the best thing I've ever done.
I get paid to announce, not to hear you complain. Training course complete, class dismissed.
Yeah, we should upgrade that.
Join me in welcoming the mayor to the hospital.
Start that. I will need another nurse in the interim.
Please.
The treatment one will work.
Two-point radio. The weather report. I'm expected to read the weather. Well, if I must. Chances of precipitation have increased exponentially due to a higher concentration of moisture at high altitudes. And that's the weather.
Bum, bow, bow, wow. I will take a loan. Trying to avoid that, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Lost and found report. Ham sandwich, partially eaten.
Okay, I'm gonna build another GP office there. But first, I need to move this over here or something. And dryer. There.
Staff facilities are out of bounds for all patients and some staff.
And some staff? Oh, joy. Another GP office here.
Don't put your health in the hands of a quack. Come to Bungle Meditech, where advanced techniques and experimental treatments could make you live forever. Bungle Meditech. Other hospitals offer leeches. Ours will leave you speechless. 24 hours a day.
There we go.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Bum, ba, da, bum. I forgot
Maintenance
the
announcement.
rugs.
Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Let's see. Give this doctor that. And that. There we go. Well, it looks like they were only somewhat impressed. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh well. I guess.
Doctor's GP's office.
You're looking for... Oh, you're on break. Of course you are. I could put some toilets in right here. So it might be better to put them over here.
Training course completed.
There. And we have toilets. For all your filthy needs.
Assistant wanted in reception.
Mayor
I guess I
Winsock
should
has
hire
spent
another
much of the day
assistant.
touring some of our local hospitals. One wonders if she marveled at the advances in modern medicine or recoiled, as I do, at the conditions in some of our busiest facilities.
Why are their heads so tiny? The hell is going on here? Oh, sure. I got the money right now. Let's put in an armchair. Yes. Actually, let's start with rugs. I wish I could stick rugs in every room. It would make my life so much easier. Clock for the wall. Sure, they can have a telephone. Certificate for no real reason. Painting. Painting. That can't be seen. But it still helps. Somehow. How about a sweet dispenser? And a coffee maker. Did I ever put a radiator in here? I don't think so. So there's a radiator. I'll put an energy drink machine in. Sure, they can have an exercise frame. Sofa over here. Some windows. Oh, trash bin. Yes, that is important. And my first plant. There we go. What? That's a doctor and an assistant. Let's get the doctor in there for surgery. Because the whole point of this hospital is surgery. So I should probably get prepared for that. I can't afford that.
Doctor to make a scan.
It will also require a nurse, apparently.
Nurse to the ward, please.
Where? Where are people being forced to stand? There. Put some benches down there. I literally have more than enough benches for everything. I don't know what they're on about. For those who don't want a book, they can have a magazine rack. Of course there's a surgery emergency. Why wouldn't there be?
Please run for your lives.
Well, least I got the money to build it. Ba, ba, ba. I think this is the most realistic item that I've seen in this game yet. Put that there. Oh, I'm sure it will in here. It's still currently the most realistic one I've seen. And put a radiator there. Sure, an X-ray board, why not? Seems like something important for a surgery room to have. Doctor and a nurse that work in here, so at least have some chairs for them. What is this? For monitoring the operation. And I got enough, why not? And it increases treatment power, so yay. Not sure I have the actual room space for it. Maybe I'll stick this over here. There we go. Okay. And of course, I won't get my no deaths. Not too bad. Oh, I failed on something.
In this edition of my Guide to Good Manners, I tackle the tricky subject of hat wearing. When to wear one, when to remove one, and when to doff one. The answer to all these is, of course, never. None of you would look as remotely debonair in a hat as I do, so stay away from them.
There. Oh no! They died. They are dead. Alright, I'm gonna get that doctor in there. Why not? Head office. Turtle head. Retraction of the head due to an introverted spine. An excessive amount of force must be applied using an anti-turtling device. I don't think I have a head office yet, so I'm going to send them home for now. I need to research it. I know exactly where I could go. Quick save. Quick to map. Or at least I hope I can just go here and... Actually, I'll go to this one. Awesome, they can research it here. Got enough psychiatry offices, but most of my psychiatrists are in training right now. So give it a moment and I will...
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Hey, Lady Divine Knight, good to see you.
Training course completed.
Let's do diagnostics. By senior nurse. Isabel Nosh. I'm alright, and yourself? Ah, yum.
In pest control.
One of the best features, I think, is the fact that I can just, you know, research elsewhere. A goulash, huh?
Tech correspondent Alan Dongle here. A local hospital has developed a treatment for turtle head called the Turbo Plunger. It should allow all those shy patients to finally come out of their shells.
Turbo plunger? Our research team have designed the ultimate head extraction device. It really is top notch. Patients with turtle head will be delighted. Without the cheese? But Lady Divine, the cheese makes the meal. If you say so, I will withhold my judgment temporarily. This hospital's got a lot of money, and it's really nice.
Diplomacy.
In fact, I'm gonna go buy all these other plots. Dong! Well, somebody be dead.
Easy scan. Warning. Try not to slip into sick.
Good enough for me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've had those kind of meals there, Lady Divine. Alright, let's get some Diagnostic 4 going.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing. Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually. End of year approaching.
I didn't get the most prestigious hospital award? What the hell? How? How could I not get that? All is lost. No!
Calling nurse. Training course
I'm a
complete.
failure.
Assist.
I'm A horrible, terrible failure. Oh well. Life happens, I suppose. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. All the people are dying. That is one thing I do not like about this hospital. Constantly, I am having people die.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
My license for what? What is going on? What are you all on about?
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit. Janitor, please prepare research pod.
Stick that there. Ah. Bye, person.
You may have noticed the composer of the piece of music I played earlier was Cornelius Stuckenglock. He led an interesting life, did old Cornelius. Briefly married to a jacket potato. But then, genius does lead to the odd eccentricity or two.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
I need another bookcase over here. Right next to the bathroom. Why not? And a leaflet stand. Stop dying! Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Hire a new nurse. Sure. Come on, give me one with
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
injection or not. Sure, I'll take that on.
Group of patients now.
Pudding blood? A skin condition caused by dessert escaping into the bloodstream. An anti-pudding gel must be injected into the patient. Interesting. That's okay. Okay. I am concerned on a large number of levels. Police officer assigned to monitor video games. Well, they could do it easily with Twitch. To buy video games, you have to have a video game owner license. That would be very interesting. And in the year, 90% of this game is not how anything works. I mean, you kind of got to remember, the very first thing we run into is lightheadedness. Where they unscrewed the person's head and 3D print a new one. At this point, I think putting escaping into the bloodstream is a much more feasible illness than lightheadedness or 90% of the others. Moral panic? What? Motivation. Sure. Janitor. Assistant. Assistant. And trained by him. Oh. Just awful. More than just a terrible healthcare institution. A terrible place to be. I'm impressed that I can be this unimpressed. Congratulations. Oh, jeez.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Okay. Brian Flob, huh? Oh, one of my nurses. You're already on a break! I can't pick them up. There it goes. Would you stop wandering back and forth and just get to the staff room? Where is the staff room? I don't remember where I put the staff room.
Needed in research.
Aha! There you go.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Actually, that is a good possibility. I think the more likely thing is simply queues. People waiting to get into cardiology, waiting to get into here, waiting to get into there.
the Marilyn Merlot, a full-bodied, plummy, almost sticky wine that seduces the palate with a kaleidoscope of sensual fruits and a lingering taste of caramel. Now excuse me while I drink another bottle.
Yay, I completed a stuff challenge. General Practice 3. There we go.
Doctor to research, please.
Very nice, Lady Divine. Grabbed that with only one try. Start training. 4 out of 7's not bad.
Assistant to marketing.
Fine. I mean, the animals are completely... I mean, the animals are stuck all over the person. So, you know, if the person is allergic to them, or, you know, if you get too many, they could suffocate you. There's plenty of reasons. Oh, I thought you had stayed from the other night for that.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Okay. Injection administration. You, yeah. And you, why not? We'll grab you to do the training.
If you want to experience all that the Pointy Mountains have to offer, stay at the Underlook Hotel. You'll never want to leave.
Thanks. You're welcome. Amazing.
Underlook Hotel. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Hey, Grumpy Bat. Good to see you there. Well, Lanier, there are mono beasts that could potentially be attracted to them. That would be terrible in here. The people getting stuck to each other. Oh, it's going pretty well, Grumpy Bad. How are you? Both of my offices, or training rooms, are full. Lisa. All the money. All the treated.
The litter that you dropped on our floor.
Well, good to have you come back. Always nice to have somebody come hang out again.
Maintenance needed in Megascan.
Bacon is good. Yes. Bacon is love. Bacon is life. That one. I'm actually getting all of my people trained. Oh no, I might barely not make this one. Aww.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
It's that time of day again. That's right, folks. Harrison Wolf is back on the airwaves. Stay tuned
Oh,
for
no.
my unique brand of enthusiastic banter.
And I lost that prestigious. Why am I losing my prestigious?
Yearly review imminent.
Oh well, I'm only at this hospital to finish this. Then I moved back to Smog County. Or Smog Village.
Training course completed.
Something. Whatever. Let's give you customer service 3. Why not? I'll grab an outside one for that. I don't need a... It's not that big a deal if they don't. All the deaths. Just all of them. You don't have time to sit, Dr. Chuck Binge.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Oh no! A failed one! Alright, well. Let's give you treatment. There, you as well. And you. I'm actually getting on top of all of these training sessions and stuff. Yeah, I'll do outside. Well, I failed at 800,000, but I think I can do 400.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
It does help an ear, you know, when they actually pull it off right. This is almost finished.
This stuff blows my mind. Bungle have released a new vitamin tablet that incorporates nanotechnology.
Yeah.
You heard me. The tablet scans your body for the vitamins it needs, and then synthesizes them. Either that or explodes inside you and kills you.
What?
Training course completed.
We've developed the Fluid Accelerator. We can now construct a more detailed form of microanalysis. It does involve rapidly firing samples through the machine, but it's probably best not to think about that. Cool. Oh. Oh. I'm out of research topics. Well, okay then. Back over to Smogley.
Patients are reminded to avoid death when possible.
You heard the lady in here. Avoid death when possible.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
So I need a fracture board here, huh? Hey, potatoes not ones have nothing to do with you and me. That's his own fumbling. There we go. What are you talking about? People are queuing for assistant run stuff. This is the only assisted run item that I've got.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Oh yeah, I need a nurse that can actually run that. Alright, I also need to take out a loan. Yay. And build a head office. Requires 4x4, huh? Oh, this looks beautiful. And by that I mean absolutely horrible. And stick a radiator in here, right there. I assume that the doctor works on this side, so we'll give him all those here. So he doesn't have to walk far. There we go. Some benches. We'll want some, drinks and snacks here. And some entertainment. Why were you walking back and forth over the stupid puddle in the first place?
Required to run mega scanner.
Sure. Requires surgery in an operating theater? A what? Now you want me to build a freaking injection room. Problem is, I don't have the staff to run all of these things. This one can work in here. I will hire a new doctor. Wait, what are you? Why is my surgery doctor working in... What?
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
You only work in surgery.
Surgery calling doctor.
There. All right. Get to work, you layabouts. He left his hat on. That is one dedicated cowboy. They do that! They censor it! I don't know why I find that so fun. Did they just pull an alarm clock out of his chest? And they put the rubber duck back.
Attention. Has anyone seen my pen?
Well, at least it's very valuable to have that done. Why do I have a ward nurse in here? Okay. You should not be working in there. Where's the fracture ward? Okay. You work in those. You work in those. You are dedicated to surgery. And I just remembered that I've got somebody waiting for injection. And I never actually built the room. It's probably American healthcare. No, American healthcare is even worse. Much worse. Okay, janitor. You were looking for work. You literally just slipped on a pile or puddle of urine. There's work. Do it. Alright, I need a nurse with... Alright, got 2 people working in there. I will hire a new nurse and train them on injection administration, which will require an outside trainer.
Nurse to injection room.
This janitor has literally slipped on the same pile of urine like 5 times. And they're still looking for work.
If you've been trying to get through to the station today, you should
And they
know
just
we're
slipped
experiencing
twice
some technical
more.
difficulties. Well, if you want to know the truth, I unplugged the phone. Let's just imagine you requested this upcoming song.
There. Maybe if I put them in a different place. Actually, go take a break. We'll do that. We'll upgrade that. Why not?
Patients must pay for good health.
Sure. I'll start working on that. Why not? The hell? What? I know exactly what I'm putting in this corner. Is that the same puddle of urine just getting moved around? It is. I try to okay, so I can't just remove it. I put something in its place and it moves it. What the hell? Actually, I don't want that in there. Liquids don't move on their own. Lisa. Yeah, sometimes it's a little overzealous with that. Sorry. Fortunately, I can't fix it. Because that's all Twitch's end. And of course, for some reason, I can't stick any decorations behind those. You know, haven't they ever heard of ficuses? You know, fake trees. They don't need watered. No, it's actually what's built into Twitch itself. I don't know what they use, but or what the design and such is, but it's Twitch itself. I do use the software for Onkbot on my for quite a few of my things, but or now it's, you know, Streamlabs chatbot. I know, I'm just filling this with the same thing over and over. Oh well. Let's throw... You know what? I can unlock more paintings. Why not? Let's throw another toilet in here. Small radiator. Really getting tired of having to keep those up. Dog painting. Aw! Don't go in here! Stay. Enjoy the entertainment. You know you want to. I don't know. I'm just in a weird mood this evening. Mountains. Sure. Alright, that one's pretty well decorated. It was slightly on purpose. Now who's calling me? One moment. Sorry about that. Alright. So those should produce plenty of heat. Got heat over here. Should be good on warmth in this room. Throw those up. And let's throw in... What do you mean not... Oh, invalid item for room. Okay. Well, fine. I will accept that. Let's throw in a beach painting above the radiator. Move this over here. And Doge painting there. Jasmine Odyssey photo. There we go. Not editing it. Okay, no, I'm not editing a room. Where did all my paintings and stuff go? I'll stick a yucca. There. Ba-dum. Let's edit this room and put in a couple more beds. Ugh! I did a terrible job with this room design. So, can you move again now, Lady Divine? Or still pretty, immobile? That's good enough, I guess. I went to the store last night and picked up some little bits of food, some food stuff that I can eat before my streams. So hopefully I don't suffer quite as much. That's not... It's not even to prestige level 4 yet. More paintings. And posters. And other forms of decoration. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get the ward. That's good. This could use some work. But I will come back to it because, yeah. It could use work, but I don't have the... I can't go work on it while it is... while I've got the emergency going. Oh, hey, I can unlock the gift shop now. Why not? We'll stick a notice board right here. Grab a sunflower. Oh, very nice. Oh, I completed it. Good enough for me.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Now I need chromotherapy. Grrr. Fine. I will find somewhere to put chromotherapy. Like right here. Boom, 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 boom.
Minister is arriving.
Oh no! I'm not ready! Oh no! Gotta throw those in. Where's my chair? There's the chair. Ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Yeah, we'll go with this. Why can I not get it to level 4? What can I throw in here to raise it up? Maybe, I guess just more posters. Thankfully, the health inspector and people coming to this hospital are not interior designers, so they aren't bothered by, you know, nonsense. Actually, that space is just big enough to stick a bathroom in, so why not? That gets it to 4. And what does it require again? A nurse. With treatment! Like that one. Actually, I need to edit this room. Because, unfortunately, I gotta move that there. So that way I've got 3 by whatever space this way. Ugh. There. Rooms. Slip a couple toilets in. Actually, I want this door. Got space for that. And they walk in and see that. Perfect. Or good enough, at least. Good enough for my purposes.
Assistant wanted in reception.
By the way, everybody, do remember to hit that follow button. And also keep in mind that it is currently September. Right now, Twitch is doing a special little promotion where if somebody is
Bins will become full.
if somebody gets a gifted subscription, they can renew it in October for only $1, and the streamer will still get the full amount, the full support. So do consider supporting the channel.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Is there a surgery 2? There is. Of course there is. Well, good to know. I won't be giving him anything else then. You go with treatment from that nurse. That's good enough for me. So, that is the infamous Tarquin Fox Bridge.
You are listening to Harrison Wolf.
I cannot get rid of this stupid puddle.
2 Point Radio.
Never
The
hurts to
hell?
have a fallback career. I tried out as a paparazzo by hanging out at the Paradise Lust Hotel, where all the celebs stay. Managed to take a bunch of pictures of the doorman, but having a hard time selling them. I guess I'll stick to playing records. Like this one.
Doctor to make a scan.
Seriously, what is with these janitors? All of my janitors just... If this were Dungeon Keeper, I'd possess them and clean it up myself. Unfortunately, it isn't. Did you finish that already?
Make a scan.
Hey!
Needed in staff room.
That doctor did not seem pleased about working in here again.
Maintenance announcement.
Get to work!
Plants need water.
Stop wandering around the room
Dismissed.
and get to work! Seriously! Holy crap! Alright. You. For word management 2. Ah, crap. Hey, Kodab! Good to see you. How are you this evening? Oh, forget it. There. Ward management 2, you and you. And outside trainer. Peggy Goop, you are... yes, you are already good to go. You work in here.
Fracture ward. Calling nurse.
Well,
The
at least I can
#1
entertain
album
you.
From Jasmine Odyssey, featuring the hit singles "Nice Smelling Face,"
You got a nice smelling face.
Nice smelling face.
"Fish Whispers,"
Fish whispers. Well, that's all I can hear.
"Salivation." The new #1 album from Jasmine Odyssey is out now.
Like a fish.
Wow.
This is 2 Point Radio.
No illness. Hurdy leg. And we'll stick that there. Window there, basically everywhere. No, I'm gonna put that back out in the hallway. Probably right here. Yeah, I can't afford all that. But I can do X-ray boards. Some light-headed posters. Grab the doctor a chair. clock over here. And let's see, coffee maker, sweet dispenser, water radiator over there. I do need fire extinguishers. Or at least, you know, at least one. Almost to prestige 4. There we go. Wasn't exactly what I planned to do in this area, but, you know, it works. What are you going dang it about? Oh, did the star disappear before you could grab it? Sorry. Big bin. They're decorations. I don't like them there either, but that's apparently what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I know. But it's the only way to get this area decorated. This stupid puddle still is not getting cleaned up. Need another surgery doctor. Or no, make a scan. That's one.
Doctor to make a scan.
I'm gonna see what this one is. You know, actually, I just realized how I can trade somebody for cheap. Grab this guy and have him train the new person. Oh, wait. Okay, there it goes. And start the training. Because that guy only cost like 2,000 for the recruitment fee. I don't know, Kodab. I mean, they are slightly decorated, but yeah, I don't know.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
those two for Ward. You are strictly there.
I received a visit from Minister for Health, Tarquin Foxbridge, this morning. Probably outlawed sneezing and created a new tax on elbows. Remember, folks, we've got to vote these people out.
I'll make this one my surgery dedicated nurse.
Announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Sure. Hey, I impressed the VIP. Yeah, Lady Divine. I'm the same way. I've only ever seen that one room or area decorated, but oh well. I've already discovered that. And now to fire this one. My dad only had one rule: don't humiliate the family. Well, sorry, Dad. Sorry, buddy. I don't need you anymore. Seriously, my janitors just will not work in this wing of the hospital. I don't know why. Okay, there we go.
Announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Will she finally clean up that puddle? I want to, Kodab. I would love to. But this isn't Dungeon Keeper.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Anyone who looks at me would think I'd be a loyal customer of Holistics. Let me tell you, the only environment those people care about is the air-conditioned bank vault where they keep all their money. Remember that next time you bathe in your jasmine-scented mud bath.
Shit. Well then. Let's see. No, I'm gonna... Because I've got 2 GP offices. Apparently, one of them's not trained for it. Oh, they are. Okay. Yeah, I could still use the extra setup. Or an extra GP trained doctor. Not enough space. hopefully I can pull this off. Ah, that'll work. Now, how will I get this to Prestige 4?
Yearly review imminent.
Why is discretion the only one that gets a soul? How about the soul of confidence or apathy? Chew on that while you listen to this next song.
What? Ah. Now, what will I win this time? Hey, I got most prestigious. Woohoo!
Doctor needed in GP's office. Doctor required to run mega scanner.
Would you please just clean up that stupid puddle? Okay. Kai.
Assistant wanted in reception.
I do need another assistant. Yay! General practice is finished. General practice 3. I have to go outside.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
A very nice overall doctor here. I will grab them. Booked a hot air balloon ride, but chickened out. Wonderful employment reference. You are hired. To work whatever I need worked.
Look, either you're one of those people who tries to stuff as many marshmallows into their mouth as they can, or you're not. The important thing is to keep a sense of perspective. Now, stuff this fine song down your ears.
Ba-da-dum. I have noticed that they seem to, thankfully, take it easy on throwing stuff at me. Like, you'll, over time, new things will be required.
Doctor required in head office.
All right.
Doctor, to make a scan, please.
Nobody's going to clean that up. Grumble. Oh, wow. Sure. Let's get you. Wait, is it dark or cold in here?
Nurse required in
Shouldn't be.
cryotherapy.
Hey, Demouser, good to see you. How are you doing?
Tired of thinking for yourself? Wish you could donate all your money. Aha! Join the Orb Foundation today. The orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Yeah. I need people with treatment only, preferably.
Need restocking manually.
I mean, you're welcome to. You're absolutely welcome to come chat with me on voice. Everybody is.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Ah. Yeah, that could be a problem. All these people nearly dead. Change it to a mortuary. Yeah, might be more profitable for me. Oh, you'll clean up those puddles. But heaven forbid cleaning up the...
Maintenance
This puddle
announcement.
has been
It's
here
become full.
since like the beginning of this map. And none of my janitors seem to be able to clean it. For some reason. What are you doing?
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Alright. Train now. Sure. General practice. 2. Got 2 people that need it. Start training. This room apparently needs some decorations. Let's see. Yeah, Prestige 4. Yes, just what you want. A doctor with jittery fingers for your surgery. I don't think I'm gonna get to Prestige 5 with this room, sadly. What is invalid? Why is that invalid? There. At least it's more pretty. And stuff.
Doctor to head office.
Let's see. We've got... You've got one room that you're allowed to work in. Get in there. Doctor. Pick up. Work in here. And accept that challenge. Why are none of my patients being cured? Or does it have to be by that specific doctor? Is that it? I don't know. I'm not getting diagnosed. I think that's the problem.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank
There.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne, the only radio DJ guaranteed to bring happiness into your lives. Now, let's listen to a nice, uplifting tune.
I need more janitors. Not that one. This one. And none of the rest of you. You're a good one, though.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Yeah, it's like they don't even see this this puddle. I don't know what's going on. But I've got another wing of the hospital open. Let's start with... I can't afford it.
Plants need water.
Alright.
Doctor's GP's office.
Put that there. Put that there. And another GP office.
Toilets need routine servicing.
Another GP office is born.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
That's
There's
good
a
enough.
funny sort of smell in the booth this morning. Burnt toast, I'd say, from a slightly past its sell-by-date granary loaf. Nope. I tell a lie, I think it might be more of a seeded farmhouse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds like something's gone wrong with old Ricky's brain, but the explanation is much simpler. That's right, the new air fresheners from our sponsors, Krusty Fragrance, have arrived. So buy Krusty
What?
Fresheners, and your whole house could smell of toast.
What was that?
Doctor required in head office.
Why is it throwing a fit? Oh, because I can't afford it. I knew I should have paused it. Thought I heard something on my stairs. Stick that there. Radiator. Give him all the niceties. Apparently there's a package for me at the post office. Alright, throw in decorative items. Hand sanitizer, fire extinguisher, or two, just in case. I'll fill the whole place with pictures. Because I can't actually afford the more nice prestige filling item. That works. Junior assistant, huh? Well, let's give you stamina training. And we'll include Mr. Head Janitor. You as well. And I guess that's it. There we go.
Doctor, to make a scan, please.
I don't have... Fine. I will build one. Give him a bookcase. And a Pan's lab now, apparently. Well, at least I have this nice little spot to put it in. Through there to there. This here. Chair's always down here. Some nice decoration. Some of these rooms just have nothing you can put in them. And it's annoying. It requires a doctor. Ooh. New illness, floppy disks. A spinal discombobulation that leaves the sufferer with very limited memory. Wow. Well, they're going for treatment and surgery. You know, some of these people, it's like this guy. It's clear what's wrong with him. Same with this one. Yeah, we'll put it there. That there. There we go. I really wish I could at least put 2 doors on this room. I mean, this room really makes sense for it.
Nurse required in chromotherapy.
Okay, I'm pausing for a moment while I finish getting this room set up. Just got all the messages popping in. That doesn't increase the prestige of this room. That is bullcrap. Well, nothing I can do about it. Fine. You and you, though. And you.
Nurse needed in surgery.
The internal organs are arranged in such a way that they create dramatic music when the sufferer walks. Requires surgery to rearrange the organs. Okay. He was not impressed. Sure. Agnes Sponge, huh? Ah, you. Well, I guess I can give you some form of training. Diagnostics 2 will work. Alright, everybody. I think I am gonna call it early tonight.
Plants need water.
Honestly, I think I got sick. Or I'm starting to. But, thank you all so much for joining me. Everybody that's still here, you guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out and having some fun. I will be back tomorrow with Rooms and Reptiles, Dungeons and Dragons. Hope to see you all here for that. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. You guys are incredible. You make sure that I can keep bringing these streams to you all. I will be back tomorrow. Remember to hit that follow button, subscribe to the channel, and also ring that notification bell if you're watching this on YouTube. And come join us live on Twitch. Check the description on the video or channel, and you'll find our Discord, Patreon, Telegram, Twitter, all those good things. And until next time, I bid you all adieu.